What y'all doing out there in TV land, man? If you ain't tuned into Kofi's universe, you slipping. That's why I go get all my info for black culture. He do the best album reviews I seen. You know what I'm saying? Dope rap reaction videos. He do it all. You heard me? Go to Kofi's universe right now. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. Man, stay in tune, loved one. That's how it's happening. Me.
YouTube salute. Cormega is back with his sequel, y'all. The Realness 2. Let's talk about it. If you're new to my channel, thumbs up the video. Hit the subscribe button. Click that bell icon to be notified when I upload new content and go live. Okay, so Mega is back. Man, we've been waiting a minute for this sequel. So this is his sixth studio album and follow-up to his 2014 album, Mega Philosophy. And The Realness came out in 2001. And he talked about The Realness was actually going to drop in 2021. But in the summertime, he said, hey, this is going to be the lead single, yada, yada, yada. And he started to release the artwork and other things, in the summertime. So we have 13 tracks. The duration of the album is 33 minutes and 20 seconds. Producers, we have Uncle Al, aka The Alchemist, Big Ty, Cam USA. Cormega did a track on here. Domingo, Harry Fraud, Havoc of Mob Deep, Large Professor, Pops, Sha Money XL, Street Runner, and Tariq, Azuas. All right, the features, we have Nas, Lloyd Banks, Havoc. So, man, first and foremost, this album does live up to the sequel. It does live up to the sequel, and I was actually impressed and amazed and just blown away. First, once and for all, Mega is letting it be known. He's talking about everything that he worked for and how he got to where he's at and being a legend in the game. The track with Nas, Glorious, number 3, please check that out. They're talking about exceeding their dreams of better living and, going to the next level of how people probably thought they was never going to make it and how the ancestors didn't make it, but they made it. They're here right now. Her Name, that's a dope track. It kind of reminds me of American Beauty on the Realness 1. Her Name as far as rap. Rap as far as people are disrespecting rap, disrespecting hip hop. They're not giving it the true love. You're supposed to invest into this. Like Exhibit said, it's a shame. People in the rap game only for the love and the fame, only for the money, not the fame, excuse me. Only for the love. You know what I'm trying to say. It's been a minute since I heard that track. Um, Graham Scheme with Lloyd Banks. Lloyd killed that. Lloyd killed that. One track that stood out to me the most, I love on this album, is White Roses. That's track number 8. Cormega talks about in the first verse, he used Biggie, Ready to Die, every cut, every track that's on Ready to Die, he actually has that all in the first verse. Then he used Wu-Tang Clan, the members, in the verse 2. Like he's paying homage to Biggie Smalls and Wu-Tang. So that was dope right there. That was real dope right there. How he talking about how notorious the way he used to live his life. And another track, Havoc, dropped some jewels on his album as far as like the production wise. And this life of ours, talk about removing weakness and acknowledging your own strength. Think about it. So many people don't know how to actually remove weakness, but think about listening to David Goggins. That's a great motivational speaker. He will really motivate you to be disciplined. And Man versus Myth, that's the last track on the album. People faking it till they make it. Harry Fraud um, did a great track. Gave a great beat to Mega, and how Mega talking about how he really is the man, but I'm not the myth of what people think I am, and people know exactly who he is. All right, so let's talk about creativity. Creativity, I give it an 8.5. When you can actually pay homage and use Biggie Smalls, Notorious B.I.G. use the Wu-Tang Clan members on White Roses. Um, you could actually make a track about, you know, not using too much about guns, but as far as like dedicating music to rap and just showing a different side that a lot of rappers don't want to do. They always want to talk about shooting somebody and laying somebody out, selling drugs. Mega's like, nah, that's the past. Let's talk about the present. It just shows that hip hop is here. People just don't want to take their time and invest. People don't want to take their time to give you quality work. They always want to give you quantity work. Production, I give the production a solid 8. The production was nice. Like I said, it reminds me of that early 2000s Queens flow, Queensbridge. Like, just had Mobb Deep, when you had Capone and Noriega, when you had Nature, you had Prodigy coming out, his solo album. You had Big Noyd, rappers in that era, that Queensbridge that was really doing a thing. The beats is just, it's not missing at all. Features, I get the features a solid 8.2. Nas is on there, great. Havoc, Lloyd Banks, and that was perfect. We didn't need too many more features. Cormega allowed you to hear his own testimony, and he gave it to everybody raw and uncut. So overall, this album is an 8.2 out of 10. Man, it's really up there for album of the year. Like, you really need to check it out because a lot of people come out with sequels. You had Do or Die 2 by AZ, that was good, real good. Some people can come out with sequels and it will never live up to the sequel. Look at Port of Miami 2 by Rick Ross, that didn't live up to that. I can't think of so many albums right now offhand, but even Only Built for Cuban Links 2, that was cool, but it didn't live up to the sequel. You know what I'm saying? So this right here, it lived up to the sequel. To me, it really was a part two. This is really a part two. It's a continuation. It's a sequel. Yes, it's based 2 decades later, but it lived up to the sequel. So please check it out on all digital streaming platforms. Y'all hit up Mega on Instagram and Twitter and tell him Kofi wants to interview him. Please do that for me. Please definitely do that for me, y'all. So let me know what you think about the album. Give me your score. 10 is the highest, 1 is the lowest. A, B, C, D, F. If you want to give me an alphabet grade. If you want to give me stars, 5 is the highest for stars. 1 star out of 5 is the lowest. Post your comments below. Poke smash Black Panther, the like button, subscribe to my channel. If you want to follow me on Instagram, Kofi_Osei_Ntonni. That information is in the description. Until next time, y'all, salute.